Yeah, streaming and recording now. All right, welcome to Stationeers. This is my little nightly tries series. If you're familiar with DDR Jake, this is like a one-off. Not going to be a new series or anything like that, but we're going to see how I do in Stationeers, which was voted upon. This is actually going to be attempt 2 at Stationeers. I tried this already earlier tonight. Did not go so well. We're going to be trying it again. Hopefully it goes a little bit better here. So I'm playing on standard on Mars. I'm looking to have fun. It's been a long time since I've played this game. Oh, and there goes my air conditioning turning on, which you probably can't hear, but I can hear, and it's bothering me. So I'm going to turn that off as we crash down on this planet. Give me one moment. All right, it's off. I don't know. I don't have my headphones on. But you can look at the wonderful Martian sunrise. Hopefully you can hear me right now. All right. Back in business. Very professional beginning to this video. So this game was voted upon once upon a time, but it did not win that vote. Instead, we had open TTD, and so I didn't play it. But now we're here. We're playing it. And as mentioned, this is my second attempt. I have played this game before many updates had come out, and so this is my return to it. I've been itching to play this game for a while, and despite losing the vote, I wanted to give it a little one-off. We got Top Tank commenting, one of my OG viewers from the Derail Valley days. I got 730 subscribers now. Subscribers. As I talk with like my tongue being extra loud. I'm sorry, that's not the image you wanted to hear, I'm sure. I'm looking for a nice flat spot to build our base, but there's not a whole lot of it over here. I guess we'll just start, I guess we'll just start over here. Thanks for the comment, Top Tank. I am live streaming this. This is kind of my first, kind of my second live stream. I guess it depends on if you want to count the first attempt at this very stream that I had earlier. It actually didn't go too bad. What happened was I ran out of oxygen, and for some reason my oxygen canister was not being refilled by the oxygen tank. Now, I did a little bit of playing. I ate some dinner out also, which was very important. And I think I know what the issue was. I think in my mad scramble to turn on, or to rather, not turn on, but to, what's the word I'm looking for? Refill my oxygen canister. I believe I may have accidentally opened it. And so naturally it was not being refilled even when in the presence of a tank that had megapascals worth of energy in it. I need some iron sheets here. The other issue I believe I had run into, let's also get some portable whatchamacallits. That's not where I want that, but I do want one of these down. The other issue I had run into was it may have been my waste tank was actually overflowing, or not overflowing, but completely filled up, and so I was unable to waste my waste. Yeah, because this goes down pretty slow. So what am I looking for here? I'm looking for my welder. I'm going to try not to just do the whole spiel again, because I know, folks are familiar with this game. Well, I don't know if folks are familiar with this game, but I did that whole first stream, and so I feel bad for the live audience that may have tuned in for that stream, and I'd just be repeating myself. But what I will say is our priority right now is going to be to establish shelter and then get an airlock and oxygenated environment set up. The airlock and oxygen, according to the wiki, should not be too important, especially here on Mars. But I don't know if I believe that anymore. Look like only me. Oh, yeah, only you here, Top Tank. You just deleted that message, but I saw it. You can't hide from me. Not sure if you wanted me to say it out loud, but you know, live and let live, I suppose. We need some walls now, if I may be so needy. I'm going to most likely, like, you know, if you watch my Open TTD series, that I kind of do like my aesthetics. So I'm gonna try to keep things you know, a little aesthetic. I'm not gonna go crazy with the aesthetics, but what we'll do is keep them in mind. And I don't want to make a too large of an area here off the bat because I don't need that big of an area. In fact, I think we'll just bring it around the corner here, and then that will be our interior space. This will be our airlock right here. This will be our interior room. Some of these should probably be windows, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. As I love to say, I know I say that a lot. Actually, do I want windows now? Maybe I want some windows now. What do I need? I don't want a lollygag too long. But let's replace some of these with windows. We'll do this back wall, and we'll do, I think, this wall as well. I need my crowbar to make that happen. And you know what? I probably should have done, like, a little practice round before deciding to film content for the game. So we can call that first attempt at a stream our little practice round. Does that sound good? Okay, did I drop a wall? Yes, I did drop a wall. I was gonna say I had the perfect amount. I had thought. We need window, please. There we go. Get it in the right spot. Add our paneling. And we gotta run over there and add some glass as well. But priorities, one thing at a time. Not bad so far. It is going to go to nighttime pretty soon here. Tap Tank in the comments says he hates autocorrect. We all do. We all do, but we all secretly love it as well. Don't you lie to me. I know you love it too. Now, I would like to get an enclosed area. I don't believe storms will be an issue right away, but even if I don't get this room oxygenated, I can start dropping some items in here that I just don't want to have on me, like these iron sheets and this glass. Because I want to start moving stuff out of here. And if I did that out in the open, then it's possible that, excuse me, the wind would just blow them away. So auto lathe and furnace are next. These are going to be very likely to move in the future, but we'll tentatively put them down right here. And that is overflowing the edge. Whatever. I'm just trying to get stuff out of this thing for the time being. We will get power going now. So I need my APCs, and I need some coiling. And what did I just pick up here? This is the solid generator. That is, I suppose, another item I could place. We'll put our solid generator here. Question is, where am I going to want to put power? Where's our sun? So sun's going to set that way. So I'll put solar panels over here, maybe in this general direction. And if this is going to become our general area for power, you know, I'll just temporarily put our furnace there. Don't love that. The game has a bit of finicky placement things going on there. Can you ask about the time thing? What's your question about the time thing, Tap? Mr. Tap Tank. There's our solar panel. I need that solar panel. And here comes the nightfall. Let me know what you mean by time thing, Tap Tank. I'm intrigued. Get some more iron frames down here. So power is like the primary goal. And I'm going to expand our platform here by a decent amount. The time zones, yes. So I'm in Eastern Standard Time of the United States. Hence, recording this fairly late at night in my time zone. It is Tuesday, March 3rd, 8 p.m. War Thunderman. As you wish to be called, such forth you shall be called. What was I saying? Yeah, so you know, I'm not, unless it's the weekend, I'm not going to be able to do daytime streams. I do have my day job, but yeah, I could do other stuff. So what's this? Generator and power connector. I don't know what power connector does. Power connector. Oh, for the portable generator. Yeah, okay, that does make sense. And what's this one? Battery charger. And here we have like food and stuff. I'll get to that one in a second. Then we have the airlock and the hydroponics. Okay. Well, we're going to prioritize power. And to do that, I need to oh God, there's the base. Gypsy adding a comment. I don't know if I should have actually said that aloud, but oh well. Is that a slur? Let's move on from that topic. Thanks for the engagement via the comment. We're at 3 concurrent viewers right now, 4 total views. Pretty sick. Good turnout, I'd say, from my loyal Open TTD and Derail Valley viewers. I feel you, Tap Tank. Any of you folks watching right now familiar with Stationeers? I almost said Station Valley. No, Stationeers, not Station Valley. Where is my solar panels? I kind of wish I put the airlock on this side. It's kind of far away over here. But oh well. Solar panel is this one right here. Here's the solar panel. We're going to just, I guess the roof would have also worked, but we're going to just pop it down over here. Oh, there we go. This is what I wanted, the angled ones. Do I want the angled ones? Do these rotate? I forget. I mean, it would be weird if they didn't rotate. We'll do the flat one for now. And just got to get some cables wired in now. If you're familiar, I know I'm repeating myself to the people that watched my failed first attempt at this stream, but if you're unfamiliar with Stationeers, it is basically Space Station 13, except first person, is the best way I can describe this game. I really don't think it requires any other explanation. It's Space Station 13 except first person. If you don't know what Space Station 13 is, well, you're missing out on some core memories. Do I have walls? Do I have more walls? I should have some more walls. And then I got to get my APCs. There's some more walls. We're going to do... Well, it doesn't matter which type we do. What I want is some walls over here. These are going to be for mounting my APCs on. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Oops. And it's going to be open for now. And we're going to throw this. I do not have inventory space. All right. Is there any way I could clean up some of this inventory? We have iron walls in my inventory already. That I did not know. I'm going to throw them down in there. I don't know what the duct tape's for. Maybe it's a crafting ingredient of some kind. For now, we need a corner piece. This will go in there. And need to just get rid of this. So we're going to wire our what do you call this? This is the solar energy is going to come in and connect up to 2 APCs. So we'll have one there and we'll have one below it. And these will go to 2 different circuits. This one will go down and across. This will be a dedicated circuit for the airlock. I hope I have enough wire for this. And really not liking this generator position here. So I'm going to just unscrew it like that and leave it on the ground for now, which is a bit of a risk, but one I'm willing to accept as we get our cabling into the base. Okay, so that will be where our thing goes. This is our airlock right here. I'm going to just move these sheets over into the room so that I can see what I'm working with a little bit. I'm also going to pause real quick and just take a sip of my water, my tea. All right, I actually came back, but my microphone was muted there. All right, what's next? I don't think I need to get the airlock going yet. I want to finish up power, so I need 2 APCs, and I can think about where this wire is going to go. You know, I actually am going to change this around a little bit. We're going to get rid of these. I know I just placed these. This is actually for a very good technical reason, not just me being an aesthetic little snob. Straight piece, please. There we go. So this wiring is going to go, the top circuit that we're building here is going to go to machinery. This bottom one is going to go to the, you know what I'm trying to say. Can I go like that? No, it is going to merge them. So see, like, we don't want that. We don't want them to merge. You'll have to forgive the small amount of learning and relearning I'm going to have to do here. I'm hoping it won't be too much. I'm also hoping I'll be able to better plan this so that we don't just have wires going across our floor like this. Of course, we could obfuscate the wires if we place down some floor panels. Something to think about for the future. Okay. Let's get those APCs, shall we? Did I happen, just so I don't lose that, we're going to place it. Did I happen to bring them? I did. This looks like 2 APCs. So you can see the arrow there indicates the direction of the power flow. There's 1, there's 2. They're both upside down. They're both upside down. Can I maybe... I think I could flip them. And I think it would still work, because it's just... wait, what? Hang on a second. Was it not upside down? Was I just wrong there? Very possible. Here we go. Here we go. We're starting with the insanity again. That's right. Okay. What game is this? Tap. This is Stationeers. It's in the title. It's in the description as well. We're gonna pop these bad boys open. We're probably gonna leave these guys open for the time being. It'll be a while before we're able to close those, unfortunately. And I need to pick up some batteries. Oh, we have 2 right here. What else do we have here? The generator, the portable generator. I might as well, no, let me do the batteries first. Now these batteries are gonna get power flowing, but I don't really need the power immediately. So I can just keep these in the off position. I turn it on, then it will start flowing. I'll explain the LEDs in a second. And before morning now, I need to pick up some glass and get the solar panel up and running as well. What time is it in the game? I don't know the exact game time. Also, apologies if I'm misreading your messages. I don't have a second monitor here at my home desk, so I just have my laptop open on my desk. And I do have to kind of like crank my head a little bit to read the chat, and the chat is very small text. Anyway, 9 views total, 4 concurrent viewers right now, and it might be counting myself as one. I'll go over the circuit. There's my jetpack, by the way. I'll go over the circuit we have right here. So solar panel, obviously sunlight creates energy. It's wired into both of these APCs. These APCs are going to charge these batteries. If they're not full, right now they're at 100%. And then the top one goes out to our machinery. The bottom one's going to go out to our airlock. And we'll have a dedicated APC for the airlock for the extent, because the airlock is very important that it doesn't die. Okay, now the power's like pretty well sorted. So I think oxygen and the airlock might be a good next step. Speaking of oxygen, how are we looking? We're doing fine. We have some O2. Plenty of space left in the tank. So we're going to get going with our airlock here. I'm going to want the gas sensor. Sorry for the jumping. I don't want to waste my jetpack fuel. So there's our sensor, and we're going to want the active. Oh, not the console yet, the active vent. I did not misread. I read it wrong. Well, that's what I would call misreading, my friend. At least in my economy. That doesn't really make sense, but... So active vent goes on the inside of the airlock. Sensor just needs to go adjacent. This is going to be a gas sensor. And then we need... Technically, you might want the sensor like far away from the vent so that it's reading more ambient room gases instead of the whatever's right next to the vent. But we'll figure that out if it becomes an issue. Let's get the console and let's get the passive vent. So passive vent will go into the inside of the base. That would be this one. So when we cycle the airlock, it's going to suck all the air out of the airlock and into the interior of the base. Sorry, that's for the exiting stage. So if we're walking out, it empties the airlock, dumps it into the base, opens it, because it'll be vacuum. And then when we go in, it's just going to vent. Because, well, it won't be vacuum. Well, it will be vacuum. Anyway, it's Mars. It'll make sense. It'll be better to explain when I have it running. How did my first attempt go? You explosively vent all my oxygen? No. It was much less entertaining than that, unfortunately. There's a reason everyone that was here at the first stream is not here again. I think they all pretty understandably lost faith in my ability to play this game. So the first attempt was, my reckoning was my own. I wanted to... I just sort of like misprioritized the beginning of the game. So I did the airlock first instead of the power and everything. So I have power up and running now first. And my suit canister ran out of O2. And so I was trying to pop my O2 canister here into the O2 tank, which we have somewhere on the lander over here in the dark. But it wasn't pressurizing. And that was really confusing me because that's, you know, how I've played this game for the past ever. And so I thought maybe it was an update that made canisters not be pressurizable, if that's a word, from portable tanks. But I think what actually happened was my canister was just open, you know? And so naturally it wasn't being pressurized because it was open. Or the alternative was that my waste tank was full. And so I kept repressurizing my air tank, but it didn't make no difference if my waste tank was full. All right, let's finish up the wiring for all of this. We need, hopefully we might not have enough wiring. Well, there's wires there's wires elsewhere to be had. Let's get a straight one in here and we'll go up. Did I just place two? I think I may have. We'll go up and into this thing. We're gonna need a wire here and we're gonna need to turn. Come on, get the right. There we go. So this will be all of our gadgets powered up. And I ran out of wiring. Now, do I have wiring? By the way, let me know how the audio sounds. Tank full of nitrogen. I don't know where the nitrogen would have come from because the atmosphere is CO2 here. I'm pretty sure. Oh, tell me I have wires. Yeah, okay. I do have extra wires. Yeah, I mean, there was no oxygen left in the tank. It was all CO2 because it wasn't 0 PSI. Or it was all nitrogen, I presume. I didn't have a chance to scan it. But it wasn't breathable, whatever it was. So, and it wouldn't refill with oxygen. But I don't think any nitrogen, any additional nitrogen could have gotten into that. So I'm not entirely sure what went wrong, but it was wrong. Okay, so in order to finish up this, I need a welder, I think, and some more iron sheets, I hope. It needs plastic sheets. Okay. Well, plastic sheets are in my lander. Another trip out here. Here's our plastic. Door 1 done. Not done. I need the glass sheets and crowbar. And crowbar, he said, not hand drill. Okay, there's the first door. There's the second door. So I still need to label everything and put a roof on this place before I could pressurize it. And there's 2 kpi in there of CO2, which is the Martian atmosphere, and random junk. I presume random junk. I don't want frames, I want walls. Let's put the roof up. This will be a mix. We'll have some iron in there. We'll put windows for the other ones. And I like putting a window on the airlock too. I don't know. That might be that might be a problematic decision, but we'll find out if we explode, I guess. Where's my other iron sheets? Are they in here? Are they in my inventory? Did I run out of iron sheets already? Glass sheets, iron frames. May have. They might be in the lander. Let's hope there's some in the lander. War Thunderman, what do you mean by that is cook? Out of curiosity. May I ask where you're from, War Thunderman? You do comment on many of my videos, which I appreciate greatly. But I'm curious where all my viewers are from. I get most of my views from the US, as one may expect, followed by, in order, the UK, Canada, and Amsterdam, which was the wild card, in my opinion. By the way, let me know if the bitrate kind of sucks or if it's sufficient here. Okay. I need a glass panel. That will go onto here. Can drop that now. Now we just need some power. Preemptively get my screwdriver out. So you'll see now this bottom one, if I flip that to on, this wire should be powered, and our doors are now powered as well. I could flip that switch. I need to set it to config, and I need to go get my labeler. Do I have the labeler on me? Hydration's critical. We might actually be able to finish this before I need to do the old take the helmet off. All right, this is going to be door exterior. If I could freaking type. This is going to be door interior. It's hard for me to type because I have the big old microphone thing. Okay, this is going to be airlock. Not airt. Come on. Airlock. This is going to be airlock, gas sensor. This will be... well, it doesn't need to be named to the pass event. I don't think it even can be named. Okay, so that is our exterior door. That is our interior door. That is our sensor. That is our vent. Oh, and it closed. I didn't really expect it to close. Well, at least I have the roof open. Well, I guess I can just cycle it. Let's turn you off so that you're not burning battery and throw you down. And obviously it's not going to pressurize, so we'll just have to manually control it. We got to get some lights in here. You're from Vietnam, War Thunderman. That's sick. My sister is actually going to Vietnam in 3 days. Fun fact. I'll tell her to say hi. Where are my iron sheets? Here they are. Oh, and it's nighttime. I know a big complaint people have of this game. And I know that because my viewers in the first attempt at the stream were telling me. What's going on here? Why can't I, door, iron frame, wall. Did I just never place the wall? Did I run out of walls? What's going on? Wall? Nope, it's there. It's blocked by window. I might need to just angle grinder it down. Oh no, I dropped the battery for the angle grinder. Let me see if I could... you know, maybe... I know I'm thirsty, by the way. I'm not so worried about running out of water. There we go. Okay. I was being a little bit finicky with the walls already. Oh, I did not grab the right thing. I need the glass. Do I have glass on me? I do. Okay, now the roof is in. We can get the iron sheets back on. Okay. Looking good. Let's get this cycled. You see all the air rushes in, because that did turn into vacuum temporarily there. Hey, War Thunderman, you don't need to apologize for not watching the streams, because believe it or not, this is the first... I'm going to call this the first official stream. My goal with the one prior to this one, which was earlier today, mind you, was to just... I want to upload this to YouTube afterwards. As like a new, not a new series. This isn't going to be like a let's play of Stationeers, but it is going to be a serial series of like one-off games that I think are interesting, and I want to play more. All right, what did I come out here for? I got the oxygen tank. This is an enclosed room, so I can start doing stuff in here. Nope, do not lose that. What did I want to do? Oh, I wanted to swap you. I wanted to finish my welding. Yes, here and here. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. Okay, you can see this is flashing red and blue. That means it is losing charge. This battery is losing charge because it's powering the airlock right now. In fact, I could turn that off if I don't intend to go into the airlock room, but I do, so I'll leave it on. And next steps are to pressurize our little shelter there and probably get oxygen generation going. Well, no, before that, we need to set up our tooling and everything, which I'll do in this general vicinity. So let's get this room pressurized so that we have a reprieve if it's necessary. And how is everything looking in here? Come on, give me the... Where's the handle? There it is. We'll just drop this in here. Unfortunately, this is the really frustrating part of these tanks, is that they face away from you when you pick them up. There we go. And I need to build some shelves so that we don't have stuff lying around in here. But what I can do is open this up to 30 kPa, which is the partial pressure of oxygen in... I was going to say the United States, but I'm pretty sure it's the partial pressure of oxygen everywhere on the planet, at least on the surface. So you can see the external down here in the bottom right. kPa is raising up to 14 now. So if you are unfamiliar, the pressure of the planet at surface level is 101 kPa, key performance index. Taking a sip of tea, hang on. All right, what was I saying? Yeah, so 101 kPa, kilopascals, and the oxygen makes up 30% of that 101, so there's about a 30 kPa partial pressure of oxygen, so we can survive without a helmet. That's why this is in the white, this bar here. We could survive with 30 kPa. If you're on like the space station, I think they do... Are they in a pure oxygen environment on the space station with like a 70 Oh, and we're actually starving right now. Well, we're not starving, but we are thirsty. So I timed that pretty well because now I can open my helmet, go into my suit here, and grab some water if I could find one. There we go. So he's breathing heavily. He doesn't love it in here, but he'll survive. There we go. Drink some water. Put that back. Can I put my... Where'd my data card go? Can I put that in there? I can't put into access card. This is so Space Station 13 having the the access card slot. Okay, what am I doing in here right now? We have the pressurized environment, just so I don't lose my insanity or go insane. We have, I think, decent room in the waste canister. We have good room in the O2 canister. Life support batteries at 25%, so we definitely need to get some battery charging. Like, cycle to the exterior. What this is going to do now, close this door. Oh god, I gotta close the helmet. That vent's gonna suck out all the air and pump it back into the room. And so what this means, because this is a dumb... sorry, that's just a spot to store the data disk. Because this is a dumb airlock, what this means is when I cycle to the interior, it's going to close this door. Now, bear in mind, this room is filled with Martian atmosphere. It's going to close this door, repressurize this room with the air from inside, which is then going to mix a little bit with the Martian atmosphere and open the door. So every time we cycle the airlock, we are diluting the oxygen in this room by a little bit, which is a issue to solve another day. Let's replace our batteries here. And let's actually turn off this master, or that's the airlock APC, because we're going to be outside for a little while now. We need to get our... As I say that, I actually need to go inside. Unless... No, these are walls. I need iron frames. What do we need to build this thing? If I pull out my tools... No, not the entire backpack. I think the welding torch is the first item we need. And we need iron sheets, which I might have. Oh, I do have. Okay, now we need cable coils, which I also have. I do not have the space for all this stuff, though. You'll find this is an issue in this game if you play it yourself. Get some cable coils in there. What do we need now? We need plastic sheets, which we have inside. Once this auto lathe is built... Ooh, I don't think it will allow us to build the shelf. I really want to get some shelves so that I can store stuff outside without worrying about them all blowing away. Blowing away like tears in the rain or something. I don't know. I didn't watch the movie. Just kidding. I've seen Blade Runner so many times. You know what? Kind of screwed up because I did want to move this thing. All right, so I guess that's what we can do before we go powering stuff on is... Not Stefan. What do I need to deconstruct? Angle grinder? Yeah. And then hand drill. No, wrench. Wrench. The goal, of course, is going to be to position all this stuff in a nice, in a nice accessible location. We'll do one there. We're gonna move this thing as well. I'm guessing wrench? No, hand drill this time. All right, hand drill it is. We'll place this kind of just further away because it's less important. This is our arc furnace. We'll just put it right there, I guess. It spits stuff out the back. That's all you need to know about it. This is a generator, which takes in like coal and stuff, which we will be probably relying on that a little bit. I'm going to extend this platform down this way some more. And so I need to get inside and pick up all my materials. Who's that commenting? Person 000, new commenter. Look, we're at 6 concurrent viewers right now. That's our peak concurrent viewers. All right, what do I need in here? I needed the plastic, and my inventory's full. Ahoy. I needed, well, more importantly, I need iron frames and not iron walls. That's something that can stay in there. But I need iron frames, and do I have the iron sheets? I do. I could fit one more thing in my inventory. Let's take the plastic. Cycle outside. The cycle outside, it's more important to let the cycle finish so that we save the oxygen we have in there. Ooh, more iron sheets. But when we're going in there, when we're going inside, we can end it a little early, I think. Okay, that will be where we place some of our other machinery. Let's get the welding torch and our sheets. Throw stuff in the airlock? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty intelligent. It's more intelligent than I am. Kudos to you for using your brain in a way I could never. All right, weld you up. And let's track her. Let's do the coils. Now we need the plastic. There we go. And welding torch. We're gonna weld the plastic. Is that so? Well, let me know how that goes. This is not my welding torch. Screwdriver, and then maybe it's done. Can you guys hear the sirens outside my window right now, perchance? That happens a lot when I record because I live like right next to a bunch of fire stations and police stations. So they're constantly going. But my microphone's, I got a new microphone in episode 12 of Derail Valley. And it's pretty good at being a dynamic microphone, which means it only lets in sound from very close to it, which my face is. I have this whole boom setup. It's pretty sick. Okay, that should be power there once we turn it on. And let's turn off our light. Power is critical right now. This is actually losing power. Are you? Efficiency is 1%. Yeah, so the sun is still rising. Interestingly. 4%. We're getting some wattage. I just want to see this start charging. But it's not. Well, I guess regardless, I'm going to pop it into my suit because it's better than what I have now. Okay. Take a second. Think about what comes next here. I want to move my generator next. So I open all the wrong windows. Hand drill? Yes. Generator, I'm going to put over here, like far away, because it generates a bunch of scary gases that I don't want near me. And the generator is going to need to be wired up. And the way this is going to work, if I could get back up there. The way this is going to work is it's going to, because this generates, it doesn't consume, as you may have guessed. Oh, there we go. We're going to just wire this over to our APC wall. Hunger, caution. We're getting hungry. Then I'm doing all the corners first, so there's no reason to do all the corners first like this. But I did. We need wire cutters, not wrench. I'll get better at that. Well, I don't know how long I'll be streaming for, and I don't know if I'm going to stream this game again, is the other thing. Kind of defeats the purpose of the nightly one plays. I don't know. By the way, let me know what you think. I'm going to either call this nightly one plays or nightly tries or like let's try or, you know, things like that. That's the general idea. It's a one-off episode. If people on YouTube really like it, then I'll record more. But no intent to right now. Okay, so this is corrected. Do we even have a mining drill? We don't, really. Okay, Interesting. This is generating 188 watts. Are we not charging, really? Okay, we are charging. It just wasn't... When it's off, it doesn't indicate as much. Yeah, because this... I guess I'll just leave that on, whatever. Flip that. Look, it has power. Isn't that sick? Nightly hit singles, says Lieutenant Reaper. Nightly singles in your area, maybe. Hit singles. As always, I put my airlock on the dark, shadowy side. I'm gonna throw all that stuff in the airlock. All right, what can we build here? It's been a little while, so I don't exactly remember. I know I need the hydraulic pipe presser. Actually, I need a lot of stuff, don't I? Oh, we could drag the window around. So we have bobbleheads. That seems incredibly important to get. We have space helmet and suits. Mug also seems very important. Obviously, iron frames, bridges. I don't know what access bridge is. Arc furnace we have. Arched wall. That's new. Never heard of that. Chutes I never used, but they've been around. Centrifuge I've never heard of. Cladding I've never heard of. Chairs are new. Beds are new. Beds are not new. Chairs I think are. Composite window shutter. That's a lot of decorative stuff. There's a menu now. There's always been this menu, right? Am I crazy? I think there's always been this menu. We have the door. We have the electronics printer. That's probably important at some point. Floor grating, flat walls. So many options here. Furniture. Just ambiguous furniture. Furnace will be a good one. Hydraulic pipe benders, the priority. Ladders. I do actually want some ladders. Lights. Lights are very important as well. Powered chutes. Railing recycler. That's new. I don't remember a recycler. Railing would be nice. Get some decor in here. Rocket manufactory. Oh my god. SDB silo? I played when it first came out, and you flip through the arrows and see what came up on the machine's little green display. Oh. Oh, signs. Cool. I think I know what you're talking about. Stairwell I wanted. Tool manufacturing. That might be no, we probably have astrology sheets. We probably have the mining drill on the lander. I just gotta go find it. Storage. Okay, not burger box is also new. Kind of get some satisfactory humor in here. So I don't remember if shelving shelves, maybe it's just under furniture. Yeah, flipping the arrow. That's the other option. I think this has existed since I've been playing though. Which isn't like super long time, but let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. That will hopefully charge. I do need some dedicated battery chargers so that we stop losing energy. I mean, it's already about to be nighttime. I think we got to go mining. Person Triple. That's a really funny name, but you seem like the expert in the chat. You let me know if I'm forgetting anything here. Here's our battery charger. I guess I could put this down. Which should I wire this to? I think... I think I'm gonna put it on just like the machinery APC. I probably want a wall here. Excuse me. Probably want a wall there. For now, I'm gonna put this thing here and wire it up. I don't even need to really wire it up, I guess. Let's see if we can find this. Let's see if we can find this survival supplies. Where is our mining drill? Did we come with one? A wrench can be used to unfasten? I could take these out? That's got to be new. Oh, there it is. Cool. Okay, we're gonna pop into our airlock to open this up. Whoa, I just went through the wall there. Okay, that is a flare gun. Do not need that. That is a flare. Do not need that. There's a mining charge. That's new. There's another mining charge. Sure. We'll keep the explosives. Mining belt is very important. Mining drill is also very important. We'll take both of those items. Of course, it's now nighttime. This is the perfect time to go mining. We got some ice down there. We have this thing, which I forgot about. I'm going to drop my tool belt off in here. Pick up and put that into my inventory. This should be empty, right? I think it only holds ore and a couple tools, it looks like. We're going to just drop you down over there. Okay, how's power? Good. Oxygen's a little low. Waste tank's a little high. I don't think I need to worry about this thing flying away on me. Is that another tank up here? Fuel tank. That might be new also. Either that or I've just never looked up here at the top of the lander. So what do we have in terms of metals here? That's ice, I think. That's got to be ice. This is silicon, I believe, or cobalt, or oxide. Okay. Okay. Yeah, oxide's fine. Oxide seems important. I do not want more than 2 stacks, though, because I need to get some other stuff. Yeah, so to put some more context out there, I did not even get to the... I didn't even get to do any mining last time I played this. Oh, look, the oxide doesn't melt in the atmosphere. That's nice. Last time I played this game, that stuff did not last very long. Had to snatch it up or it all would disappear. And so what are you? Oh, nitrice. Okay, so that's how we get nitrogen. Good to know, not what I'm after. We need, like, just kind of all the metals. Iron and some gold, I think, are my priorities. We can build the hydraulic pipe bender. Might as well look at exactly what we need, or not, because I turned off the APC. Some ice over here, back down. Oh no, this is silicon, I think. Yes. Back down to 4 viewers. 21 in total, though. I remember the days really not too long ago when I'm lost, when I would get 21 views on a video in like a week. How far we've come, how far we've strayed from God. Got some coal, that's good. We can power our electronics at night with that. I'm really afraid to stray too far away here at night, so I'm staying close. I know it probably is unwatchable on the stream. YouTube as well. I am deeply curious how this will perform on YouTube. For a multitude of reasons. I think the one of the main ones being... Sorry, I'm looking for the air sensor thingy. It's not here, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, so I'm curious how this will perform on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for viewing. I want to know what you think of this. The game, for one, because it's kind of not anything like OpenTTD or Derail Valley. You may not have noticed, but this is not a train. But I don't want to shoehorn myself or pigeonhole myself into train games. So here we are. What I want to play are games I enjoy, and if the YouTube community that I'm building out here enjoys it too, that's very much so icing on the cake. Ooh, this is all new. Okay, before I go too deep here. Okay, we just filled up our inventory, actually. Well, not quite full. There's no way I'm going to be able to navigate home. I have no idea which direction is home. This color changing terrain as you go deeper is new. That never happened last time I played. It would just be the same color throughout. Let's fly on up here. Didn't miss a little piece. Oh, this is gold. Oh, and I actually want gold, so we're gonna drop the silicon, not the silicone. War Thunderman, it is perfectly okay for you to go to sleep. Sorry, I'm only seeing your message now. But 9 a.m., yeah, man, if you're sick, you took off work or you took off school, you should rest up, man. Hopefully the low rumble of my drill can lull you to bed. I don't know if that's what I'm going for, but if that's what happens, I'll accept it. I would tell you to let me know, but ideally you'll be sound asleep, snug as a bug, or something to that effect.
Hunger critical.
Ooh, we are hungry. Where is home? Well, here's some gold. That's more fun than home. It will be daytime eventually. On Mars, also, it's not the end of the world. Maybe... Okay, I forgot I had an extra inventory spot. I probably have a few extra inventory spots. On Mars, you're very much able to just pop your helmet off and eat a little snack bar if necessary. So we'll do that if we can't find home. Oh, we found home. We weren't even that far away. I do have more room for gold. Ooh, volatiles, I think. Ooh, and there's gold. Lovely. Where there's gold, there's gold. Got lots of gold. Did want lots of gold. Lots of gold and lots of iron will let us build many a thing. And there's more iron. There's like a lovely vein right here of all the things I wanted. All right, we are filled up on iron now, though. Here's some more gold, which we are not filled up on. Almost. Okay, 49. It's enough for me. Power is low. Hunger is low. Hunger is still 7%, though. I just noticed there's these stars, too, for food quality. Food quality is good. Plus hydration. Interesting. Never seen that before. Well, that might not be new, though. I may have just never paid attention to it, to be fair. What's this say? We had up to 7 concurrent viewers at once. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, you do not give a fuck about that. Excuse the language. Arc furnace needs electricity, so I'm going to do some wiring. Let me get my tool belt back. Actually, can I just open it from here? How do you do that? Oh, I forget. What do I need, though? I need this. Really? You're not going to let me do it? Okay, we'll drop that off then. Again, as long as there's no storms, I really do think we'll just be fine. Do I have any open slots? I do not, so I'm just going to throw the oxide in there because I need the wire cutters so that I can patch in here. Yeah, I guess we'll come out to the right. Almost said the left. Would have been embarrassing. We'll plug right in. Oh, we're so close. And I think we're actually out of wires. Like, out of wires. Like, there's no more wires. I'm going to have to cut some. We're not using this thing, so we're going to cut these. I was, of course, about to use that thing, but one thing at a time. I wonder if there's a clock, because it would be useful to know how far we are from daytime. I assume we're far enough that I can just cut the solar panel off, rehook up my generator. One short. This is not the final location of everything. Just gonna put that out there. That has 12%. That has 100%. I'm pretty sure the batteries will passively lose energy because of the cold. It's negative 30°C out here at night. So that's not helping. We need to eat though. So here's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to cycle the airlock because we don't have power. We have the batteries, but come on, we'll be fine. All we gotta do is open the helmet. Temperature critical. Oxygen critical. And then close the helmet. And there's a hotkey for helmet that I would like to know. If anyone in chat knows it, let me know. I could, of course, just ask Gemini and get the answer instantaneously, but, you know, I'm going to sip some tea when I do this. I'm going nonverbal. All right, once again, I went to resume. I bet you it's H. Okay. Well, it's locked, so... Okay, well, it's not H. Maybe there's no hotkey. Person Triple says he last played in 2019. I really hope you didn't just hear my call for help because I asked that a long time ago. And that would be a gnarly delay on the video. How long have we been going for here? It doesn't even tell me in the YouTube panel. So someone, oh, 1 hour and 1 minute. Okay, yeah, I wanted to go for longer than that, so we'll go longer. It's starting to feel a little bit in my voice. This is the longest I've streamed, and I did about an hour last time, which is why I was just checking my O2, because this was about when things started going real bad for me last time. Okay, mining belts. Let's get smelting some things. Let's flip on some things. You're very low, so what I'll do is I'll turn this off. Where is there air coming from? My base? Hopefully not. Maybe it's just because it got warmer outside and... Oh, the ice is melting. Yep, there it goes. So it didn't melt because it was daytime, I guess. I can accept that. All right, let's burn some coal. Generate some power. Flip that on. Press this button. Get some iron ingots. And I need some more wires, which require ingots. Okay. All right. Because this is not hooked up right now. Let me check if I have any spare batteries laying around. Just because I want those to be charging if I do. I do. There's a small one in there. There's a small one in there. And this has the power generation in it. Oh, that's another source of power. I might as well get that running. We're going to be using a lot of power now as we do our smelting. Okay, we'll put you down, yeah, right there. We'll put you down, yeah. Put you down. Facing the correct way. Yeah, that's perfect. Need to wrench this down. Of course I don't have my wrench on me. I should try to find copper. You're right. I should probably stop everything I'm doing right now and try to find copper, but I ain't gonna do that. Because I get tunnel vision, and I want to wrench that down. Okay, now. Okay, what just happened? Put you in the uniform. Yeah, that's fine. Put the mining belt back on. In the mining belt, we have the tool. Okay, and here we're going to put another one of our... no, we'll put the gold in there. There's our ingot. Put the ingot in there. How is coal in here? It is empty, so we're running off battery, which is decent charge. That's fine. Everything will die, but when we come back, we can move some batteries around. Let's find some copper. Need that copper for the the wiring that I want to turn the light off. Oh, look, some floating gold that I seemed to miss. Copper is green, right? Definitely not this. This cobalt? Nope, that's more oxide. Don't know why it's not melting. Plot hole. Here's some copper. Yeah, it's kind of green. I think it used to be more green. Or I just keep gaslighting myself into thinking things have changed. And actually, it is more green when I turn the light on. This is something you need a ton of as well, so we'll pick up all this. We'll pick up all this and then some with our empty inventory slot. Yoop, yoop, and doop. It's getting dark. I mean the train, not the daytime. Sure, I can get out of here. There might still be copper in here. In fact, I think I could see some. Oh god, now I can't see anything. But we'll just go find another node. I'm gonna keep saying it, but one other thing that is potentially different is that seemed like a lot of copper. And I'm sure this varies by map, but I have distinct memories of it. You'd mine out one of these nodes and you'd have one stack, like one piece. You would not be digging holes that deep in previous iterations of the game. Okay, I really need some shelves because there's a lot of stuff I want to be mining right now that I'm unable to. Let's flip this on and get some wire going. Is it cable? Yes. Which requires the copper. Okay, so stop what you're doing. Put you in there and resume. That gave us some gold. Pop the gold in there. Which might be everything we need for the pipe bender. Oh, nope, copper. Okay. At least I'm on the right path. War Thunder Man woke up from a short nap. It's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. We'll drop this into our generator if I can find the input. There it is. This has still 28%, which is surprising. Let's get our first bit of copper in. 13 grams, not bad for not very much. Whatever, time is the word I was looking for. I think we need 4 of these. Yeah. One more. Okay. There is our solar panel rehooked up. And it has 0 efficiency? I guess the sun's about to set. Well, what can you do? At least we did some things today. Well, what we can do is get the pipe bender. Yes, we do have enough for that. We have plenty. And there is the rest of our copper. Ooh, that's new. That gear symbol, I think. You're never going to get me to stop. I'm going to be calling everything new. Get some more iron going. Iron is by far the thing you need the most of.
Waste tank caution.
Waste tank caution, you don't say. Swap out some batteries. Let's go handle our waste tank first.
Waste tank critical.
How do I open it? I don't know how to open it.
Waste tank caution.
Oh, there you go. Open. Okay, waste tank's empty. Easy. Now, O2 is actually about to run out. So we need to turn on our... Oh, gosh, I don't want to make 2 of these, though. 35%? All right, I got time. We're going to swap out... Actually, we could just turn... Ooh. No, we're going to swap out. And just so I don't get locked inside, we'll turn that on temporarily. Okay, now if we run back in here... Resume. If we run back in here, we can cycle... Hopefully we don't get any of the volatiles from the furnace. I should have put that further away. Went it to the sky. Not sure what you mean by that. Oh yeah, the waste potentially is what you mean by that.
Air tank critical.
Open the helmet, please. Let's see if this works. This is what didn't work last time. And it worked fine this time. All right, I don't know why that was an issue. Last time I tried to repressurize a canister from a tank and it said, nope, F you. No problem that time though. Let's put our bombs inside. We don't need those in the airlock. Do want the pipes out there though. We have a bunch of road flares. Maybe I should start using them. I can almost guarantee these things emit noxious gases, so I'm not going to use them inside. But that might let us... Oh, wow, that's really bright. Cool. Let's throw you down. I only have 2? Okay, I threw the wrong one down.
Critical.
This is still going, huh? Yeah, 92%. All right, it's almost there. Put the rest of the flares in here. Let's turn off the light, because that was the whole point. What is critical? Hydration again? Let's grab some... no, we'll wait. We'll figure it out. I'm getting warnings about the bitrate being bad. And in fact, it looks like the stream may have just crashed. Oh no, we're good. Okay. Yeah, let me know if the bitrate's sufficient. I'm recording this. I make sure I'm still recording this, actually. Yeah, I'm recording this in concurrence. So YouTube will probably get a higher quality video than unfortunately what you folks might get on the stream. Let me empty my recycling bin. Just make sure I have plenty of disk space. Yeah, the flare probably did kill the bitrate. You're right. I wonder if it could charge the solar panels. Let's turn you off. I do not want you generating power if we don't need to be. Got some more iron. Oh, and we got our... I think he finished. And it didn't auto make another one. Maybe because it ran out of power. But here's our pipe bender. We're going to put that right next door. And power is at the bottom, I think. You know what that means is we need more of everything. We need more. Oh, we need to turn off the airlock. And here we need more coil. Coile. What's critical again? Hydration? All right. Well, where's my super suit? Here's my water bottle. Not a lot, but will do.
Temperature critical.
Just pop the helmet off real quick.
Oxygen critical.
We do want to save these empty bottles. Let's throw that in the airlock. We will be refilling those. Oh, look at all those wires. We need more. I think this is the power port, so we'll go in over there. And I need, what do I need? I need my wire cutters, which is in my other belt. Ooh, and my other belt is actually on me. Oh, the flare is getting darker. Oh, it's like flickering now. And it's out. Oh, it's like flickering now, he says. Okay, was that all of our copper? No, it just stopped. Okay. So it I don't know, it just decides to stop sometimes. I could buy that. What do we need for this then? Iron sheets. I happen to have some iron sheets. I'm gonna work on getting some inventory management going a little better. Once I have some storage space. What's next here? Plastic sheets. Those are probably in my airlock. Screwdriver. Get your screwdriver. Okay. That's done, right? It looks done. Ah, I interrupted power. That makes sense because I had to cut and replace. Well, oh, you inserted a cable. That's fine, I guess. Well, no, I'm gonna need a ton more cables. So, oh well, now we're out of power. Properly. Oh wait, no, we're not. The device is not powered. You lie. Okay, you were not lying. Just make more, like a bunch more cables for me. Ah, you know, might as well get that shelf. Okay, I don't want to manufacture the wrong thing, so I'm going to pull up the wiki real quick. See what the wiki says. Furniture, okay, it is. Or locker. Okay, I do want locker. Do I? Oh gosh, I got plenty. Let's make a bunch of lockers. And by a bunch, I mean 3. Of course. Actually, maybe just 2 for now. There's 1. Sorry, I'm also sending a message to my Discord. Actually, I'm going to send the link to my Discord. See if we get some of these guys popping in here. Come hang out, my friends. Come hang out. Yeah, the old warehouse. Of course you remember it. Everyone loves locker. What? Where's my other locker? Come on. Where'd my other locker go? Did it put it in here? Do you need 2? Discord link is on my channel. Give me another locker. That was weird. Actually, I could just watch the stream. See what happened to that damn locker. Okay, I can't watch the stream because it passed already. Well, okay, stop. I have 1 locker now. Need more? Oh, you need 2. Oh, but you could build a small little baby one. Oh, and you have shelves too. Oh, and you have medium lockers. You have corner. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't wait for when... Oh, fire extinguisher locker? I can't wait until we're resource rich. Let's, oh, let's just place the medium one for now. Oh, it doesn't close? Whatever. Discord link is on the channel. You can go to the channel page. You can go to any one of my videos. They will all have the link. I need some tea. Give me 1 moment. Yeah, lockers are the best. One of you from Discord just tuned in, I think. I don't know. Welcome to the live Keeper nightly channel. What was I? Oh, inventory management. Yeah, let's do some inventory management. Carbon dioxide filter seems pretty important. We'll keep that one. Power's very low. Pill? I don't know what the pill does, so we're gonna put the pill onto the shelf. Tablet's good. Cartridge tracker we don't need. Cartridge network analyzer we don't really need. Mining belt we want. Oh, there's the ammo analyzer. I was looking for that earlier. Duct tape, no idea what that's for. Iron sheets, we actually probably will. I just keep on us, sure. The road flare can go into the locker. The mining belt will keep on us. Pipes will go into the exterior locker. Iron frames will go into there.
Critical.
What's critical? We'll put the water bottle in there. We'll put the flares, the other flares in there. Power and hydration. Well, let's go get some hydration. Ah, there we go. Let's take one of those out. You guys know the drill now. We just pop the helmet off real quick.
Pressure critical. Temperature critical.
Drink our water.
Oxygen critical.
And pop the helmet back on. We'll put our water bottle at the bottom so that we know that it's a full one. So, I also realized I could just take this off, right? I could just, I should probably focus on other things right now. So I don't know when our grace period ends and we'll have to start worrying about this thing getting weathered away. Because there's a bunch of stuff in there I really would rather not lose. But anyway, that being said, let's get one more cable built to get our charger all charged. There we go. Oh, come back. And yeah, let's... Oh man, we're like really low on battery power. Which is kind of surprising. But we need life support, so we're going to prioritize life support. This is not getting power. I'll tell you what I want next is some solar panels. Or some wind turbines. We can't make that here. We can't make either of those here. So we need the electronics printer, I suspect, which we can actually make right now. We'll get that going. We'll turn this on so that we're generating some extra power. We'll resume our smelting now. Where'd all my ore go? This game's out of early access, right? So I shouldn't have to just... Wait, where'd this pickaxe come from? I have 2 mining belts? Okay. Uniform mining belt. There's all my ore. No, do not smelt the oxide. Let's smelt some more copper, I think. No power. Aren't you? You're just not outputting... Oh, no. Oh, my God. Come on. You guys are supposed to warn me when I do stupid things, like forget to hook up my generator and keep it running for all that time. Oh, that's so annoying because all my batteries are dead. Well, I was going to say the Wi-Fi. The solar panels will at least save me, but maybe we could go without life support for a quick second.
Power critical.
Yeah. What we need is cables. Two mining belts. What a world. Which one's the empty one? That was the one in the jetpack. This one, yeah. I'm gonna just put that on the shelf, I guess. I can't see anything and I have no power right now. Life support is overrated. Give me cables. No, don't put them all in there.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen low.
Oxygen critical.
Okay, turn that on. And life supports, please.
Temperature high.
Okay. We're good. where our life is back in the category of being supported. Oh god, I have so many windows open. I wonder if there's a close all windows key like you have in Open TDD. Love that button. The escape button, I believe it may be called. Are we charging? Okay, we are. At least that one is. Well, why don't I just pop you in there, because we don't need this even in there. You know, I could move that over. I offset them because I didn't want this one to just be like floating. Just weird. Weird explanation. Pass 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, that's the password to my heart. Congratulations. Oh, and I'm getting a FaceTime. Sorry, can't talk right now. Yeah, I'm live streaming. Everything's okay. See, that's something that would just cut out if I was recording this. Well, I am recording this, but I'm not going to cut it out. If I was recording like Derail Valley or something. Anyway, we need the electronics printer, and then I'm going to maybe go do some more mining. Well, I don't want to make too many of these. Maybe I'll just mine things nearby. Where's my mining belt? There it is. Okay, I guess I'll keep the light on. Oh, it's not putting it into my belt unless I wear the belt? Alright, I could wear the belt. Maybe it's shift 1 2 3 4 5. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you trying to get the password to? Oh, for like, those are my hotkeys. If that's what you mean. Where is my mining belt? Okay, we're basically filled up. I mean, not really. The menus, yeah. No, you don't even need to press shift. It's just 1 2 3 4 5. 65% there. But we have a lot of... This is very efficient. This generator here. Do we have any more batteries that could be charging? I know we have some in the lander. Pressing it toggles the menus. Yeah, well, I mean, look, okay, so if I press 3, it opens menu 3 right here, which is the suit. If I press shift 3, it just does the same thing. Oh, maybe... Yeah, to close all menus, I could. But, like, if I have, like, a mix of them open like this, and I do 1 2 3 4 5, I end up with 4 open, because 4 was already closed. You know what I mean? So it's, like, kind of imperfect. In OpenTTD, you just press the shift key. Or the shift key. You just press the escape key, and it just closes all of your menus. Don't really have a nice spot for that. I'm going to build out a bit more foundation. Do I want to waste one to put it there? For the aesthetics? No, I won't waste it. And I guess... Do I need... Oh, no, I could fit it in. Ah, put it in the wrong spot. And I have the wrong 2 belts. Oh, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons right now. Wrench is required to deconstruct. Golly. Okay, that was a disaster. They made it tricky on purpose. It took a long time to get used to the controls. Yeah, this game, that's like, oh man, I don't know. I mean, that's the problem with this game, right? Is that it's really hard to manage your inventory. And it's the two-hand thing, I think. Like it's the fact that you have two hands, but it's so fundamental to the way the game works that I don't know if you could really change that at this point. Not that I think they would even want to. It is obviously also pretty core to the game's design. You know, a la, what's the name of the game? Are we out of plastic? A la Space Station 13, which is obviously also a pretty unpleasant game to play if you're not like prepared for it. Let's do some gold. How's our batteries looking? Ooh, we have a full charge here. We'll put that into our life support. I guess, is the plastic in there? Oh no, I see the plastic. It's here. Time to weld some plastic. But yeah, I mean, I think if the inventory management was just a little bit better in this game, I think the barrier to entry would be way lower and way more people would like this game. Because right now, there's two issues with it. It's very similar to Space Station 13, where one of the main issues is it's a very complex game. It's hard to get oxygen running. It's hard to get power operational. You have to know about APCs and everything. Like, there's a huge barrier of entry there. And then all of that stuff aside, the controls suck, which is, like, again, very similar to Space Station 13 in terms of the vices of the game, or the faults of the game. But it's also sort of what makes it, at least in the case of Space Station 13, it's what makes the game so much fun. Partly is that the controls, the jank, is the robustness of the jank makes it funny and enjoyable. In this case, I don't think it helps it that much. It's just so much moving things around in your inventory, like I'm doing right now, that it does teeter on kind of annoying sometimes. Or I guess many times. Often it may, many a time, often be annoying. I need tea. It's going to get more frequent the longer I go. Cut the mic off a little early there. $9:42, we're almost at 2 hours. Okay, can this thing... I'm sure it can do solar panels. Yes. And solar control would be good too. I think kit solar panel versus solar panel basic. What do we have over here? I think that's a regular ass solar panel. Is this really still full? I'm going to turn you off and turn you off and swap you out. Where's my wrench? Wrench is right here. Got my wrench. Don't scare me like that. I'm trying to figure out which kind of solar panel I want. Oh, time to use the wiki again. Panzerman in Discord saying join. I'm sure that's War Thunderman. War Thunderman... Wasn't War Thunder originally a plane game? I've always played that game for the planes. Although my favorite War Thunder game mode, I must admit, is when I think it's realism battles with the tanks. When you start with the tanks in the... Sorry, I'm Wikipediaing as I explain it. You start with the tanks in realism battle, and then you get enough points, and you can do the airplanes. Okay, so solar panel basic can be a flat or an angled solar panel. So that's the one that we built already. Solar panel can be solar panel dual or solar panel. This game is unbelievable. Oh my god. Solar panel basic don't have logic inputs, so they can't be set up to automatically track their sun and spend most of their time sucking. Solar panels have logic inputs and can be programmed to track the sun. All right. I mean, might as well. This is a basic one because it doesn't have the logic input. Might as well just, well, what's the cost difference, I guess, is the determining factor. Basic is 10 to 10. This one's 5, 20, 15. That's more. Okay, they're not in the same order for some reason. 2 gold, 5 gold, 10 iron, steel. Okay, well, that makes our decision clear. We're not in the steel business quite yet. What do you need? You need gold, copper, and iron. Well, we could probably manufacture some of that. Let's do the copper. And I guess I'll just empty this one out. Put you in there. Turn you off. Put you back in there because we have gold in the other machine. All right, let's create, I guess, as many of these as we can. These solar panels. And I'll preemptively get some more space set up over here for them. I think I'm going to build 4. Well, I'm smelting stuff, so I'll probably end up with more than that. Might as well just, slowly fall down. Might as well just get the space, you know, to claim it. I don't like floating panels, so I will put 1 more down there. Just keep it somewhat realistic. I need my welding torch, and I need some other stuff. Oh, look at all my cute little machines here. Iron sheets is the other thing I need. Let me open up my chat again. You can link the kit solar panels to a circuit board, set up automatic tracking, but they need steel and are massive. I guess I never did that. I have a question for you, though. Oh, I didn't want to do 2 stages of that. Give me my panel back. I do have a question for you. Just, you know, give me a second. Well, I'll ask my... I thought we ran out of fuel. No. There we go. I'll ask my question in a moment once I have my solar panels to place. We are building over some nitrice there, I believe that is. Who cares about nitrogen, though? Nitrogen is so last year. Okay, this is... We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we can only build 1 more, so we'll let that finish building. We'll turn you off. And, pop this into the auto lathe. Yeah, so you said in the chat there, person. It's so weird. Your name, for the YouTube viewers, this guy's name is actually Person. I'm not just calling him Person. I was going to ask, what's the point of the angled ones? Because I could put it angled this way, but that seems far less efficient when the sun's... But maybe the sun is always over there. I just got to pay attention. Maybe we'll wait. We'll wait till sunrise. We'll see where the sun rises, and then we'll place those down. And then the only other question I would then have is, do we want to pack these close to each other like this, or do we want to space them out? Well, we got to eat. That's something we could do now. Pointed towards where the sun sets, rises. Yeah, that tracks. That makes sense. Cereal bars. Cereal bars. We will do ye old pop the helmet off.
Critical.
Haven't gone in our shelter in a little while here, actually. Oh, we have some cereal bar left over even. Turn you off. Well, let's actually take a look at what else is in here as I sip tea. Well, we lost power in the middle of me looking through there. At person triple finally gave me a name I can call him. Stormbow. Henceforth you shall be Stormbow. All right, so we have desk lamps, we have microwaves, genetic splicers. Oh man. Oh, we have sunlight and we have batteries. Definitely want more batteries. In fact, I'm going to probably switch to that. I do want to take a look at where the sun's rising. Oh, I know where the sun's rising. We have wind turbines too, but I don't really know. Battery wireless cell. That's interesting. I don't really know if I don't think the wind's very useful. There's APCs, big old battery charger, batteries. We have station level batteries. Bunch of random junk, logic stuff. Cable coils will print faster here, and they are cheaper too, I think. Okay, let's take a look at. So, sun is rising over yonder, and I believe it sets over yonder. So, Stormbow, I don't know how we would want to angle our solar panels. Why do I have an empty battery in my inventory? I'm your sleep sound, War Thunder says. Hey man, I got a lot of YouTubers I feel that way about too. Or streamers. I really don't watch streams. I just watch the YouTube videos after. You know what I mean though? Like I could point this way. That would be great in the morning. But I'm pretty sure the sun sets. We'll call this. Well, I guess we'll call this east. I'm pretty sure the sun sets in the south. Unsure. Indecisive. But I do want to get these panels up, so I'm going to just not do the angled ones. You tell me if I'm wrong. That's perfectly okay. I'm okay with being wrong. I expect to be wrong often. Do I have enough wires? No. Let's get more of these going. No problem with being wrong. I should also probably add the glass to these. Where's the glass? Is the glass inside? Yeah, the glass is inside. All right, well, we have our first use case for cycling the airlock in a pretty long while. God, we need some lights. At least I have this sunlight. Roof, whatever. Roof light. Yeah, let's bring everything outside that we can. Because we have our shelving outside now. I should probably be very careful when I pick up those mining charges that I don't accidentally arm them. Stormbow, I'm waiting for you to tell me that I put my solar panels in the wrong way. Maybe the answer is... yeah, because they're only at 31% efficiency. Maybe I just angle them this way, and then that bit of dawn, I don't have efficiency, but I'll have improved efficiency. What was almost the end? Oh, because I almost activated the bomb. Yeah, I noticed that too. No, we're fine. Let me just activates a 10-second timer. Cannot be turned. Has it been 10 seconds left? Oh man, that was funny. I should have put this in direct sunlight. These so I don't have to turn my lamp on every time I want to go in here. Man, that would have sucked if I activated one of those bombs. So you think if I angled it south, I'd have more sunlight time? I'm willing to buy that. It's at 33% efficiency right now, and the sun is pretty low. I do want to finish wiring them up too, though. Oh, my portable solar panel fell. That I'm not using at all. You stopped making cables for some reason. You ran out of copper. Okay. More copper. And do I have any more cables on me? Sorry, I got... Oh, we just hit a record for concurrent viewers at 8, by the way. Welcome, welcome. Probably mostly Discord peoples. Okay, what do I need to dismantle these? Probably crowbar, take the glass out. And then hand drill, okay. Crowbar goes away, hand drill comes out. Hand drill makes an awesome sound. Lovely sound effect. We'll angle this. That was weird. Oh, it's because of the... it's because the cables are set up there already. There we go. Oh, might as well pick them all up. Yeah, so what was happening there was it's like snapping to the state where the cable will connect to it, which is not the state I have it set. So which means I need even more cables. Which means we're also going to be a little low on power here while I do this. I got to reroute some cabling. Oh, I have the bombs in my inventory still. That's good. Where's my... Oh man, what's going on here? Did I leave my wire cutters somewhere? There they are. And let's put the bombs away. How many bombs do I have? Jeez. Mining charge, mining charge. Oh, they can only stack 3, I guess? Or maybe one of them's armed? I don't know. Okay. Sorry, getting distracted. Let's turn that off so that we get some of this, put it in that, turn this back on, get some wires going. In the meantime, I'm going to take all these out. And I'm going to take these out. It's kind of annoying that I have to wire this into the back. I wonder if I should have left a gap. Oh, you're going to hate me, viewers. But I'm going to undo all this again. Because I want a gap. I want to go to the gap in the middle for my wires to pass through. My desire for aesthetics strikes again. What can I say? Probably could have just wired through it anyway, but alas. Oh, and I'm falling. Wasting all this daylight, which doesn't feel great. Okay, let's try to get these wires in before I lose all my daylight. Okay, well, I think we lost all the daylight. Yep, there goes the daylight. Oh, that sucks. Built all these solar panels, didn't even get to use them. First day I had them. Oh, well, no, we're not. All right, I just hope that wall doesn't cast a shadow on them. I'll have to keep an eye. Oh my God. Oh my God. We have cables. The cables have arrived. Goodness gracious. That's 50 cables. Really? Oh, exactly. I stopped it at exactly 50. Who would have thought? That's 25 ore we just used. Here comes the nighttime. A little cable explosion there. And I think these can be easily upgraded to use the data port. I mean, you had mentioned that they're larger, but I have memories of... Oh, maybe I'm just wrong, actually. I was gonna say, I had memories of using the advanced cables once upon a time, but many things could have changed since then. Oh, man, I need to stand up. My back is getting all bent out of shape. I want to build some batteries, and I have some silicon. I just haven't smelted it yet. So we have station level batteries, which would also be an interesting thing to place. Oh, we don't even need silicon. Oh, but we need steel for the large ones. Steel's a little ways away. Well, maybe it's not that far away. You have 15 copper, you have 45 copper. We'll put it in there. We'll get some iron going. Make sure I turned off my generator over here. I did. Stormbow has to go. Says this has been fun. Hey, man, thanks for watching that long. That was cool. That was cool. You can check the rest of it back. Excuse me. You can check the rest of it out on YouTube. That should be going up tomorrow, I would think. Would be the plan. Cable coil? No. All right, well, I could get a furnace that will allow me to, like a proper furnace, that will allow me to make alloys and stuff. But maybe we should pivot slightly to oxygen and food. I mean, let me just take inventory of our food situation. In fact, let me just... Oh, no. Oh, labeler. That was taking the spot that whole time. Labeler needs to go away. Sorry, I know I was in the middle of a thought there. I want to see... Whoop, don't pause. That's me trying to close windows. I want to see if I could take one of these out of here with a wrench. Ah, cool. Don't know if that's new, but I have never done it before, so new to me. I'll just shove this into the airlock. Ooh. That door could probably close. That has all of our food in it. And then this one's empty. We have the hydroponics one as well. Top one's empty. Of course, there's value in just having the crates. And then we have that water tank, and up top is a fuel tank, both of which I want to be sure I take with me. Let's take the hydroponics out. And we'll take this over to the base. If I could find the base, there it is. Really need those lights. This one we'll just keep kind of around. Okay, what's this? Iron. What you need to put in there. What's next to smelt? We could do some... Well, let's do some more iron. Could always have more iron. Iron and coal, maybe, make steel. In the alloy furnace. We are losing charge here. It will be fascinating to see what our power output is. We were hitting about 33% efficiency with the flat solar panels. And I wanted to take a look at our food stocks also. I mean, we have not a ton. So hydroponics is looking more and more like a good idea. Which is crazy because I don't remember ever doing hydroponics in this game. Is there like food that I can manufacture in one of these? This is where you need Stormbow. Come and leave some comments. Well, it's not going to be at the pipe bender. All right, Wikipedia time. Ahoy, Stormbow. Thanks for joining the...
Power low.
Oh, well, I don't know if you're in the stream still, but he just said hi in the Discord. Food. Food, everything that can be eaten. Cereal bars are made in a microwave using flour. That's not going to happen. Aren't there like MREs? Like super easy foods to make that don't require hydroponics, just in case things get a little sketchy. Okay, it doesn't look like it. So we're gonna need some hydroponics. This is new to me. What's this say actually?
Hydration critical.
I built all that stuff. I don't know why it's still there. Don't need a stacker. Yeah, we need some steel. Crafted in a furnace by smelting ore and coal, 3-to-1. All right, that's what I thought. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit of time to get to. So, I wonder how much of a priority that should actually be. I don't think it's really going to be much of a priority at all, to be honest. I think I'll be okay because we have so much food on our person. Let's pop our helmet off and drink some water, though.
Temperature critical. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
That's something that might be worth investing in is O2 generation and water reclaiming from the ice. I'm just trying to think about where I want to do all this stuff because the space is getting a little bit tight. We might need to, well, we obviously will eventually need to expand. I'm just trying to wonder which direction. I would love to go further over here. Got a big hole right here. But that requires clearing out some land. I don't really want to do too much earth moving. It's out of curiosity, though. I want to see how hard it would be to, like, mine this out. Okay, not hard at all. Well, in that case, maybe I actually do just, like, flatten a bit of terrain over here. Oh, that was remarkably effective. You know what this reminds me of? Space Engineers. A lot of doing this in Space Engineers. Carving away terrain to make way for your your station buildings. Okay, this is not where I wanted you to be. We'll just plop you down over there. I need some more iron frames. Probably gonna need to manufacture some iron frames. In fact, I might need to do that. Unless I have them on me. I do have some, not a lot. There's none inside. Well, we'll do what we can, which is not very many. And I wanted one in this corner as well. And we'll just place one more preemptively. Get our materials. Do I have iron sheets? Are these maybe on my shelf? I think I should get the iron frames being manufactured. Yeah, I think I should do that because I want many more of them. Steel frames, oh gosh. Neat. Power is About to be lost, actually. 0%. Yeah, did we even get one? We did. Well, I could take one. And we're going to need more iron sheets. Yes, we're going to need more iron sheets. I can't, every time I look at that bomb, those mining charges keep reminding me of how close I got to ending it all. Okay, probably move that furnace at some point. We did lose power there. But the big test for our power, always hitting the hand drill instead of the welder. Big test for the power will come when the sun rises. We'll see how much charge we can get out of everything. I gotta find, we have some batteries still in here actually, I think. Yeah, there's one battery cell in there. What is that? Air conditioner. There's our battery. There's a canister. Give me the battery. It did diminish passively a little bit, which isn't great. Put everything else back in there. I don't know what's in that canister. It might be air. The linker says the mining charge is whispering to me. Like the Green Goblin mask. It just wants me to press the button. Maybe that's how we end the stream. We do all this hard work. Drop a humble quick save. And then we press the boom button and see what happens. Those are definitely new. Not just something I've never used, because one of the major updates to the game was literally called, like, explosives or something. Where'd that battery go that I picked up? I put it in something? Yeah, I did. Okay, we'll use that for life support temporarily and throw the old one on the charger. The little batteries actually aren't that bad to use for portable scrubble. Portable scrubber. No, I need a filter. Right, I want to start doing O2 and stuff. Oh, we got some sunlight. Let's pause what we're doing. Close all these. Efficiency 0, as we expected, but the sun should arc henceforth in that direction. And we'll see. We'll see if we get higher than 30% efficiency. 33, I believe it was. There is another battery just passively dissipating in here, but I really can't be bothered to start unpacking more things, unless I can be bothered. Is this the right one? Yes. Oh, not what I meant to do. There's the scrubber, and there's our battery. All right, so the box can hopefully fit something in there. We'll pick the battery up, and we'll put the battery on the charging dock. Yonk. Turn you on. Oh, no, did I leave you running? No, okay, good. I would like to grab some coal, maybe, today, before the sun sets. Forgot I had all this space, by the way. And use that coal so that we can have more reliable power overnight. And now that we've freed up all of our space, I feel much more willing to go do mining. These guys, 23 right now. Let's see if maybe we could spot some coal. Oh, convenient. Streamer luck, something like that. Not that it's, you know, very lucky to find this stuff. It is pretty abundant. Much more abundant on Mars in the game than it would be in real life. Here's a little worry I have. Oh, well, it's something I gotta look into. When I stream, I can't use separate audio tracks for my voice and for the game, which is something I do when I record videos because it allows me to mix my voice do a little bit of audio processing on my voice. Things like de-essing, limiting, compressing. Just makes the vocals stand out a bit more against the game. I can't do that when I stream. I need to, because it's streaming, I need to put everything into one audio channel, which means the audio for this video might be, ooh, silver. I'm not actually gonna pick that up yet. Might be kind of shitty. But then again, the whole video might be kind of shitty, so I'm not gonna get too bent out of shape over it. I think that might be coal over here. Or it's just in shadow. I will remember to check.
Power low.
See, this is more what I'm used to, just one little node. I will remember to go check our solar panels, by the way. I didn't forget about that. Priorities, though. This is life right here. This is nighttime productivity, which is important to me. Maybe I could build a bed and just sleep in it overnight. Would you be interested in seeing some Satisfactory as a part of this nightly tries, nightly plays, one-shot little series I have going on where I just do a little series? I don't want to call it a series, actually. What's our efficiency? 86%. Wow. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now I can dump all my coal into there. Not going to turn it on yet, though. We do some more smelting. Get the gold. There was copper in there already, it seems. Get the gold going. I think it's time we got some lights. What? Oh, you need silicon. I have that, don't I? Yeah. Just need to smelt it. 5 Gs of coal, or of gold there, 17 in that one, 23 in that one. We'll pop it into here. Satisfactory would be perfect for this format? Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Probably gonna do some of that. I don't know how frequent these one-off streams will be. This is a kind of a lot emotionally and physically for me to do. It's eats a lot of my time and hurts my voice, which is why I have this tea that I'm going to take another sip of. I only just started making YouTube videos in December 2nd to be to be exact. And so I'm not really used to this type of thing. We got 3 lights there. Okay. Let's get some more iron sheets going. Let's place some lights. So these do, unfortunately, need to be wired up, which is such a huge pain in the ass. We can... Oh, you know what I want also? Is some iron walls. So I want some more back walls set up here. Give me all this junk. Okay. Yeah, we'll let that produce a bunch more walls. Actually, we'll stop producing walls. Let's do iron frames now. It's a little bit of everything getting built up. So I want to... I want to light this storage area, which means I need a wall back here that I can mount the light on. And then maybe I can get one up here. Wall lights. Battery. Diode. Long, wide, angled. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty neat. Wide, diode, wall light, battery, angled. Ooh, that's lots more lights than the last time I played. You're being too kind to me in the comments saying you had no idea I was newbie at this. Okay, I kind of like some of these lights, some of these angled ones here. Maybe we do like that, and then like, who is there like a flipped version of it? LEDs? No, there's not really a flipped version, unfortunately. So what if I do that? And then on this side, oh, it's dark. And on this side, I did that, I guess. Get some lights on the corners. Oh man, we've made lots of iron frames, which is good. We need lots of iron frames. Oh yeah, that's fine. Let's do the walls. I don't know what's so yeah, getting the wiring to there might be kind of tricksy. Eesh, okay. We'll cross that bridge in a second. Yeah, so I started making videos in December.
Hydration critical.
Had a really nice response to those. Although it did take some time to get views. And then I made the hydration, really? And then I made the... Oh yeah, we're running a little low on water. OpenTDD really changed everything. I feel like, you know, every YouTuber has that story of the series that changed everything. And
Oxygen critical.
throughout December into January,
Cognition low.
I was making...
Temperature critical.
Uh-oh.
Pressure critical.
Sorry, I'm getting way too distracted. December through January, I was making like 20 views a video on Derail Valley. And then late January, I remember the 29th to be exact, when I was in California for work, I had a scheduled video that uploaded. And that video got like 500 views in a day out of nowhere. Bear in mind, my max was like 300. Like my most viewed video was like 350. And yeah, out of nowhere, that one got like 400 in a day. It got more than my most viewed video in a single day. And so after that, I started getting more views on the Derail Valley content. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask, which I'm very bad at. We're gonna put the wall here. We're gonna move the arc furnace. We're gonna put some more wall. There we go. On the back here. Brain needs a second to relax. And then one day I had a vote on my channel. I was like, what kind of content do you guys want to see? And winning that by a small majority. It's different now if you look, but back then what was a small majority was this little game called OpenTTD. I uploaded my first OpenTTD video. That got me... It did like as well as my best... No, sorry. It did as well as like an average Derail Valley video. So it got like 200 views in 24 hours. Which was like... I was pretty ecstatic about that. I was like, all right, sick. New game. You know? Having it perform as well as my current content was a big win for me. Because I wasn't sure that was going to happen. I thought there was a chance, you know, Derail... Or, what's it called? The game. OpenTDD is a very saturated market in terms of YouTube content. So I was a little worried that it wouldn't really perform very well, but it performed as good as the Derail Valley content. Not as good as the best Derail Valley content, but as good as Derail Valley on average. And then something changed. And this is where I think a lot of YouTubers have this story. Believe it or not, I was out skiing, as I do, and I was just checking the analytics, as I do, and something weird happened that morning. I remember I woke up, I checked this was 2 days
Power low.
after uploading the OpenTTD video. So this is 48 hours later. Usually my videos would be done in 24 hours. They get the views they're going to get in 24 hours, and then YouTube tapers off the exposure of them. Not so. Recap. OpenTTD was uploaded. It got as good as my average Derail Valley video. 2 days later, I'm checking it in the morning. Now, my most viewed video has about 700 views. It's that video from Derail Valley. It's finding the DE6. It got like 400 in a day. It got like 200 the following day, and then like 50, 50, 50, and like it's up to like about 860. I wake up and OpenTTD has what I went to sleep with 200. I woke up with 300. That doesn't seem like a lot. 300 views. My most viewed video is 800. That's not a lot in a vacuum, but it got 100 views in the 8 hours that I was asleep. So I was like, whoa, okay, that's 4 times as much viewing as I usually get in that period. I go out skiing that day. I come back. No, I don't come back. I'm out skiing, right? I get to okay, look, TLDR is that video got 2,000 views in a day. In that one day, it got 2,000 views. And I finished that day with like 2,500 views in total. So my previous max was 800. Blew that out of the water. You know, we're at Let There Be Light, by the way. Oh, what, am I missing a wire somewhere? How come no Let There Be Light? It blew that video way out of the water. Oh, there we go. Some light finally. And the rest is kind of history. The next day I got even more. Got like 3,000 views the following day. Also, obviously, extremely unexpected. And that video is that's episode 1 of OpenTTD. Still by far my most viewed video. I think it has like 13,000 views right now. Way, way, way more than I thought would be got. And people really like that content. I got lots of really awesome comments on those videos of people just praising the idea, which you have to understand is like such a compliment. I didn't even think of the board of directors thing until after I had like I sat down. I was going to say until after I had recorded it, but I don't think that's true. I think what had happened was I recorded like 15 minutes of an episode in like my Derail Valley way. And then I was like, it's fine, I guess. Like I kind of did what I did with this game actually, where my first stream, I really didn't put any practice into it. I wanted to just jump right into it. And so it kind of sucked. And I was like, I got to re-record that. And then when I went to go re-record it, I was like, you know, I want to incorporate viewer voting more. I think OpenTTD is the perfect avenue to incorporate viewer voting more because they can like drive my per episode decision making. And I was like, I could like call them the board of directors, and people really like that idea. Why are these lights not working? Is that what? Maybe I'm missing a wire up top. Oh yeah, is that not connected? Anyway, I was not reading my chat for the entirety of that story, so let me catch up here. The linker started watching your OpenTD series separately and only realized you were the same dude when he said the weird museum strange, and I linked you to the Derail Valley series. Really, that's crazy. for me to think. I'm not saying you're crazy. I'm saying that's surprising. I wouldn't have expected that. All right, we have light. We have more light. This is a workable amount of light, I think. All right, what else do? The word museum. Oh yeah, because I keep saying museum wrong. Museum. It's a New Jersey thing, and it's not even like most people in New Jersey. It's just me. So I guess it's not a New Jersey thing. It's just me. It's just me. Whatever. Will survive. Yes. Sorry about that. By the way, I don't like saying museum wrong. Also, I just realized I disconnected my airlock and I can't get in because I disconnected it. So we're going to, thankfully, this won't break anything if I just do this as a quick fix. Just so I can get in and finish the wiring. Oh, this thing's also kind of in my way. Okay, we'll close it. Close it. Drag it out. Turn it around. Back on in. You know, it might be harder to get this thing in than I thought. Okay, it's in here. It's in here with me now. Watch the stream end because I lock myself in here with a box. How am I going to get this box in? Your Derail Valley content is what brought me to your channel, says Gypsy. Thank you. Board of Directors concept is goated, to be honest. It's endearing. We all have our quirks. Oh, I assume you mean the museum mispronunciation. Let's see what happens if I hit this button. Okay, well, I'm in here with the box. That's for sure. Can I get past the box? Ooh, can I get that handle? Yes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm not moving my character. It's all right. It's not going to happen. It's going to have to stay out there for now. Let's finish the wiring. Thank you for the kind words, by the way, to everybody that is providing them. Air tank low. Well, I happen to be in here.
Air tank critical.
Two birds with one stone there. Yeah, it's weird to me also that OpenTTD was the breakthrough because I did not expect that at all. At all. Not just necessarily I didn't expect the views. I didn't expect the like I thought Derail Valley was really my bread and butter, I guess is what I'll say.
Hunger caution.
But yeah, OpenTD's fun game to play. And it's really fun to incorporate the viewer feedback and like the whole like when I screwed up the Nunning Pool dock creation, the harbor, if you recall, I like destroyed half that town to like build a canal that was completely unnecessary. It was really bad. And I remember I finished recording that and I was like, oh God, this sucks. Like no one's gonna want to watch this. People are gonna unsubscribe when they see this. And some people may have, but I kept at it, and in another like serendipitous moment, it was the filming for the following episode, episode 3. Like when I was planning the monologue for that episode, I was talking to people on Discord, and I was like, "Hey, how can I have the board punish me for the Nunning Pool thing?" And someone on Discord, I'd love to give you the proper credit. I don't think you're here right now. I think it was Blake. Yeah, Blake, who is another one of my viewers who's been watching since Derail Valley, since the early days of Derail Valley, recommended, maybe there was a lawsuit for the homes you destroyed. And then I was like, oh, maybe there was like a whole criminal case. And I went over to Gemini. I was like, Gemini, help me file period accurate litigations for such behavior. And Gemini helped me to do that. And yeah, that's that. Should probably put a light in there. Well, while I was doing that, I did lighting. Spent a whole day or a whole night there doing lighting. Completely forgot that I needed to do water purification or we're gonna die.
Tank caution.
What is this? Waste tank? Nutrition? Okay, let's just empty the waste tank because that's easy. I don't know why you don't just keep the waste tank open all the time. Oh, I guess you wouldn't want to do that because then you'd be venting volatiles into your base. What do I need to do? I need to get the water set up. I also need to make sure I don't die if I run out of food. But I don't think
Pressure critical.
I don't think I need to worry about that for the lifespan of the stream. We might die, but at least we can see when it happens, yeah. Let's see when the meteorites start falling from the sky. I almost said asteroids, but that wouldn't be quite right. Oh, look at that. Our batteries are all charged. Oh, man. It sucks that Stormbow wasn't here to see his plan with the solar panels come to fruition. But that was a game changer. That really got our batteries all filled up. It made electricity a non-issue. Let's turn you on. So, no, not you. Water purification. We need an ice melter. Ice crusher, that's sure. That needs iron, gold, and copper. I'd rather smelt that stuff now if I have it. There's some gold. That was one of the items I needed. Copper and iron is the last one. Well, we have some daylight. Probably should do some mining because the daylight won't last forever. See if we could find some iron around here. I'm going to take another sip. Well, I'll be. If it isn't some iron. Plenty of it, too. This looks like a big vein. Big vein, main. Oh, yeah, bud. Oh, God. Look. I'm proud of Team USA for winning the gold medal in hockey. But unfortunately, the Olympics are over. And I'm back to being a Rangers fan. And the Rangers had the most personnel present at the Olympics. They didn't have the most players, but the Rangers had, wow, that's a lot of iron we just got. Mike Sullivan, head coach of the Rangers, head coach of Team USA. David Quinn, assistant coach of the Rangers, assistant coach of Team USA. Chris Drury, the unfortunate general manager of the Rangers, was also the general manager of Team USA. And we had, of course, JT Miller, penalty killer for the Rangers, penalty killer and captain, just kidding, not captain of team, captain of the Rangers and also on Team USA. And Vincent Trocheck, penalty killer for the Rangers, also on Team USA. What I'm saying is the Rangers suck and it makes me sad. And if you like hockey, you know what I'm talking about. Once upon a time, the Rangers were a very, very good team. Not even that long ago. But oh, how the turns have tabled. How many? Oh, you know what I need? I need water pipes. I think I actually have water pipes in here. These are for hydroponics, but I'm going to reappropriate them for ice crushing. Pipe utility liquid. That seems like it would be useful to have too. Grow light, potato seeds, wheat seeds, portables connector. Don't know what that is, but I think I need it. Insulated canister has water in it and water bottle filler. That was something I was about to manufacture. Glad I don't need to. There's our iron. Pop that in there and just copper to go. Ooh, shadows could maybe be a little bit better. That's on me. I'm not playing with the absolute max graphics. Mostly because I'm recording and streaming at the same time. Speaking of, I've been recording for like 3 hours almost. God knows how much disk space I have left. Okay, there's my copper. Put that in there. That will let me get the ice crusher manufactured. Where's my portables? I do think I know what this is. This is for pipes and tanks. Both are things that we want. Let's continue expanding our platform. 6 frames to work with. That's good for now. Here's the darkness. Darkness. Swap out belts. Put the belt back on. And welding torch. Fill these in. As you may have noticed, these don't actually need to be completely airtight, but I like the way it looks when it's a filled-in floor. Oh, and I ran out of iron sheets. I ran properly out of iron sheets. All right, let's turn you on. Get some iron sheets. Oh, and there's no iron in there. Well, I happen to know where there's lots of iron to be had. Uh-oh. We made 2 ice crushers. Oh, that's probably what the recycler is for. Well, for now, we'll just put 1 away. We'll remember to recycle that at some point. Now, a little bit of planning potentially necessary here. 22, wow, that was fast. How are our batteries looking? It's fine. We need to plan out how we're gonna space all this stuff. You know what? I'm gonna just let that go because we have so much iron. Okay, this looks not bad. That's a good amount of space. Is it where I want to do water purification, though? Look at all those iron sheets. See, less sure about that. Because this is, like, my chain of machinery will probably extend down here, so... Water purification. Let me think about how this will work. We need an ice crusher. Ice crusher's gonna, believe it or not, crush ice. Oh gosh, look at all this. Now, out of the ice comes liquid and I guess a gas? Is that what those top arrows are for? Are those for gas pipes? Atmosphere pipes? I don't know. I think so. Now, the atmosphere, I'm going to just vent, I think. Obviously not what I need to be doing or what I should necessarily be doing. And the liquid I want to go right into, well, probably into a tank. Okay, it's coming together in my mind. So we're gonna do it over here. We're gonna put the ice crusher here. And then liquid pipe's gonna come out of here. This is gonna be very far from final. So actually I need a wrench. Just kidding. That looks ugly. We're going to, oh, are we gonna, because there's that's a data port and that's power, I hope. We're gonna operate under the assumption that's the case because I'm gonna use that. Actually, I could feed power in there anyway. This is gonna continue on. We're gonna have a valve somewhere over here that goes to a drain. That will be where our drain goes. I'm actually gonna save 1 pipe because I don't have a lot of this. Nope, and that's not saving a pipe. That's building excess pipe, even. Okay, valve will go over here. Maybe. I don't exactly recall how those look. And then we need the water bottle filler, which
Hunger, caution.
I think I'm actually going to put on a wall. Yeah. Maybe we can put some walls up over here. Do I want to put some walls up over here? Do I? Yeah, sure. Oh, there goes all my walls. I did not actually want to iron sheet them, though. You know what I would actually rather do here? What do I need to dismantle this? An angle grinder. Well, I'm going to take that angle grinder. I'm going to just invert the side of the wall that I'm using. Because I want the walls to be solid, but I don't want to see the white side of it. There we go. Yeah, so kind of weird looking, but whatever. You know what else is kind of weird looking? This. There we go. Get rid of that. That did something weird. Okay. Now we'll have the credit card. We'll have the pipe utility. What do you turn into? Inline tank. Bigger tank, I think this is. Right? Or is this a refiller? No. Inline tank, small tank. Okay, so these are just all tanks. So I guess I could just use an inline tank. Or I'll just not use any of those, actually. What I did forget, I need my portables. You have to bear with me because this requires some thinking. It's been a while since I've worked with liquids, even the atmosphere stuff I've done more recently. Where's my portables connector is what I want to know. There they are. Because we're going to have... Yeah. That's going to be a spot for a portable tank. I don't know how to recolor it. So I would like for it to be green. Maybe that's a tool I need to acquire. This will be a valve, if you recall. Yeah, no, I'm doing this wrong. Okay, sorry. Hand drill one more time. Portable connector is going to need to go on this back part here. Yeah. That should be better. It's clipping through the wall, actually, so we're going to... Whoa, I just got launched. We're going to take it off again. Maybe we can just put it on the opposite side here. No, I don't like that either. We'll put it... We'll figure out where it goes later. How about that? Let's put the water bottle refiller down, because at least that I can more confidently say it should go about here. And we'll put it kind of far away because, yeah, I want the portables to also be able to refill it. That's how I should do this. No, All right, give me this. We're gonna put this in the middle. Is that, no. Put it there. Yes, okay. And we're gonna put this on this side. Like so. Yeah, I can live with that. Okay, now we have liquid pipes that come out. Whoa, big pipe. Cool. This is gonna come out this way. You get the idea? You see the vision? Okay. That's the vision. We'll have valves everywhere. In fact, let's go get some valves. Oh, are we out of power? We are. There's all our lights back on. Let's turn you off. You were, I guess you weren't smelting, so I don't know where all our power went. But let's get some liquid pipe valves. Yeah. Whoa, what am I holding a battery for? There we go. Let's get... I'm going to need 2 of those. Oh, well, I'm going to need a lot of these, but 2 of those for now. This is what happens when someone uses 100% of their brain. This is what using 100... yeah, what he said. Gimme. This is me trying my hardest to use some portion of my brain. Okay. Keep that... Well, I keep everything closed for now, I think. You get the idea, though, right? We will not have a valve here because we will. We need one more valve. And we're out of power. I guess the lights are using power. I could turn the lights off. The last valve will go in this spot, which means we want a pipe turning into it. One thing I don't have is a way to purge this system. That's more valves than I wanted. Well, it's only one more valve than I wanted. I want this to visually line up, which is not at all what you just did. Thanks for that, game. That way? Yeah, there we go. Now they're lined up. Okay. Now I need, like, a few more things. Like, drain? But what is that? Okay, kit liquid drain. Is that actually... I don't think that's what I actually want. Because let me see what I have available to me here. Insulated pipes. Insulated pipe utility. Digital valve. Neat. Liquid drain. Is that what I need? Liquid regulator would probably be useful. Volume pump would allow me to purge. Let me just verify liquid drain will do what I think it will do. Because I don't know if it's going to take in liquid or expel liquid. Okay, Reddit says liquid drain. Oh, liquid outlet, maybe. Okay, but it doesn't say how I make a liquid outlet. Oh, it's a liquid drain. Okay. Oh, brain. Turn that on. Power's low. Food's low. Water is low. Everything's low. We'll survive. Only one. So we have active liquid outlet, which seems like the thing I want. I'm gonna just put it on this wall, I think. Well, maybe I'll put it on this wall. Well, maybe I'll put it down here. Indecisive man. I don't think it matters that it's draining right into the ground, but I am gonna... Oh, my drill was running that whole time. That's not good. This is gonna always be on, I think. You know, just because it's not like power is... As my voice cracks. It's not like power is a luxury to us right now. So maybe I just do the passive liquid outlet. Call it a day. Where'd my wrench go? Why is my drill in my tool belt? Oh, God. There we go. Need one of these. Okay, liquid outlet is hooked up. Now, do I just plop a three-way connector in here? Is that all that's left? Of course, I'm one pipe short of that. Yeah, I'm one pipe short. Oh, God. Liquid pipe. Kit liquid pipe. Turn that on. And then, of course, I need to build the ice crusher and to get my water tank. Whoa, these things are flying around. Okay, I mean, obviously I don't have a way to forcibly evict. Oh, I had plenty of pipe. I don't have a way to forcibly evict liquids from those pipes because I never hooked up the pump. Ooh, and let's grab my empty water bottles. Did not mean to put the wrench in the wrong folder there. Does this actually need power? Oh, I guess it does. We'll feed power there in a second. And let's grab the one of the last things I'll need, which is the water tank over here. I should probably turn my body light off. Okay, now I need it on again. Okay, now I can turn it off. Water tank, water tank. Water tank goes on portables. Okay, missed. That's probably close enough. Make sure everything's still disconnected. Good, good, good. So technically, this should be all I need to refill water bottles. If I just open that and open that. Okay.
Hunger critical.
It's going down, the volume, so it's filling the network with water and gas. And no, H2O. Is it going into here? It's going into there. It's just not getting into the bottles. Although latent, what does that say? 103.6 milliliters. Oh, right. I need to turn it on.
Hydration critical.
Oh, and speaking of hydration, let's do the old hydrating.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Nice. Executed perfectly. Wires. We need to get some wires in. And power from the top, which is kind of weird, but we'll live with it. And I guess if I was feeding power over here, I could have gotten the active vent, which would have allowed us to force out the liquids we don't want present. This could be on its own APC also. Oh, and we're out of cables. Are we really out of cables, though? It seems so. Not you. We want cables from this one. Actually, are you ready configured? You are. Many cables, please. So right now, all of this is running on the one APC, which isn't really strictly necessary if we wanted more granular control of where our power is flowing. That would obviously provide such a thing. Okay, we just put the wires into the wrong thing. Okay, now if I turn you on, they are refilling upside down, which is hilarious. But it works. So this should be going down. We're very hungry. Let's eat some snacks. I think we have snacks in here. We do have to think about hydroponics, I think, unfortunately. I wonder what I did in my other saves. Maybe I just didn't play with hunger.
Critical.
Because I think that's a setting. I think you could just straight up turn off hunger. Okay, what do we need for you to be operational now? Ooh, iron sheets. I think I have those. In here. Or in here. Or in here. Yes. Cable coils. Is that it? Nice. I do need the rest of these coils for coiling. Now for connecting up our power. Which means I need more manufactured, por favor, with haste. And, that's like 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll go the short way. Not that we have a shortage of this stuff anyway. I need my wire cutters for the last piece. Connected, powered, good. All right. Now there is the atmosphere concern. So maybe the last thing I do is get a kit atmospherics. What's the, oh man, how to vent? This is Stationeers. I'm gonna type in my Google query. Stationeers Atmo straight vent. Because I know I could use the passive vent, but there's like a kit piece, I think, that will do it for me. I forget what it's called, though. Ooh, an organ. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, cowl. That's what it is. The cowl's not perfect. Cowl. It can only vent so much atmosphere before it explodes. I have run into that issue. But it will certainly do what we need from the ice crusher. Because literally all this is going to be is a pipe that goes up, and then up, and then maybe up one more time, because sometimes some spooky gases come out of it. Where'd that damn cowl go? Whoa, did I put it on the shelf? What? Chat? Chat, where'd my cowl go? Game sometimes boggles the mind. I guess I'll make another one. Did I never make it? No, I don't know. Whatever. We'll find it one day. We could always we will need more cowls eventually. Okay, now we have some oxide. Oh gosh, we are having our first storm. That's bad. That's really bad. That's really, I'm lost already. So our hydroponics, our food supply is gone. All right, folks. Oh man, as soon as we finish this too. Well, I'm going to cower inside, I think. Let me make sure we have power. Oh man. Let me get in here. Yeah, so all of our supplies just flew away, basically. And that's probably not good for eating. So I think I'm going to end the stream here in this little storm here. Let's see the metrics here. We had up to 9 people at once. If you were one of those 9 people that tuned in, 89 in total over the lifespan of the stream. Thank you very much. It's pretty late here. It's 11 p.m. now. I've been streaming for 3 hours. If you were in and out, I'll be uploading this in its entirety to the YubTubs. Probably tomorrow morning. It'll be going live. So you could tune in for it then. If you're looking for some open TTD, that will probably be uploaded on Friday. Recorded on Thursday night. And if you're looking for more Derail Valley, I'm not sure. Next episode is going to be the 282 Steam episode. I recorded this instead of Derail Valley tonight, so not sure when the next Derail Valley one will be. Probably either mid next week or this weekend at some time if I have the chance. But thank you for watching. Thanks for the compliment, the linker. Again, the linker. Thanks to everyone that tuned in. The linker, Stormbow, War Thunder Guy, Gypsy. Everyone was super supportive of my first official stream here. I look forward to seeing you guys again sometime, and have a good night. Bye-bye. Why is my drill in my tool belt? Oh, God.